Did Chronicles, welcome! I hope you're having a good day today. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, that's why it's lagging. Yes, we have googly eyes. Well, it's now it's working, right? Yes, it's working. It's when I have my eye patch, it's not working. It's so weird when that is. But yes, we're gonna do. Where is that? Wow, I haven't played that for a while, haven't I? I actually finished Chronos yesterday. It was a good game, personally. But yes, we actually started the game now. I wanted to fix Callbot. Callbot is fixed now. Callbot is... Wait, is Callbot fixed? I think Callbot should be fixed. But yes, hello. No more sensitive stuff. Gaming time. You're always welcome to be sensitive in the DMs if you ever want to. You know that. But yeah, what I was saying, like... Basically, last week... I forgot this background noise, damn! Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yes, it is. Right? Wait, where did I save? Yeah, it is this one, because the playtime is longer than this one, even though that says final stage. Okay, fair enough. Because... the music... Why am I ever easily distracted today? Basically... apparently last weekend, not this one that was, but before that, some people have heard that you could apply for a job under the weekend to Elgiganten, which is where I work. But only a few knew about it because there was not really any sort of information about it. So basically I was kind of stressed about that because I only have a 6-month contract, and after that I'm not fucked, but basically that would mean go back to looking for work. And I'm not joking, there is a mental state with me that basically is like, fuck no, I don't want to do that anymore, because that is an absolute hell. Now I actually did apply for a work that is similar, or is actually the same thing. So I feel like the thing you're saying with you think of things to do, and well, things you have to do or need to do, and you basically just feel like tired of it. I think that's the same thing that I basically have, that is like I have done some stuff with thought too much about something, that it basically more or less blocking my mind. It is basically just like, nope, my mind just says hell no. I actually don't know what I'm up to in this game, I just know it's very loud. I hope you can hear me, by the way, because I realized I can't see the damn... There we go. Let's go to the not facility room, I was thinking of the new room. Why is everything so loud for it? No, not you. No, I'm not making it quick, I don't need to talk to you. Goodbye. She looks nice, but her personality is... ew. We have been doing almost like 30 minutes of just Callbot stuff. Yeah, I know, because I start off big and I only move. There we go. I'm smaller now. But thank you. How many souls have we found in this? Let me return. I need to go and check how many souls we've found. But also, if you notice, Gani, there is actually a ping now on Discord for the YouTube video that I uploaded, so it's working now. Haha! Got it to work. Now we need more Titan Lord. Alright, Titan Lord, let's go! Woo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be like this for a moment. You asked for it. I don't know what is with my energy today. It's like I didn't have any energy at work, and now I come home and it's like I have more energy for some reason. Well, technically I don't have energy, it is just that my brain is going haywire. Trade for sacred object. You can't even see chat right now, actually, I just realized that. You see the Pokeball and my thing up there. Can't see anything else. Check lost soul status. I'm actually gonna make myself smaller because I just realized no one can see the damn chat, to be honest. Is things lagging in the background like a maniac or something? What's going on? Okay, let me just give a quick look here again. Just making sure that I have like the right thing. So it's at and equal, yes. We go to YouTube and it is at and equal. Good. So cardboard is supposed to be fixed. How many spirits? Yeah, I have 1. There is 5 in this chapter. Okay, good to know. For those who haven't seen this before, this is a visual novel horror game with a lot of gore. And the lost souls I can find is basically leveling me up. But it also allows me to... As your average skills. Yeah, kinda, especially when I got the damn ball and chain. I love the ball and chain weapon in that. I have now played through Xenoblade X. It is a good game. I can understand with like not understanding the whole ending. I'm like still questioning about some stuff. But I still liked it. It's like it gives enough answers and still having enough questions. Because you're still trying to figure out like where is all the souls. But at the same time, you know about the little heaven that exists there. Oh, also I'm gonna have to look through every nook and cranny here. Yeah, there's a lot of mold. Like many things you find in this game is mold and insects. Also, yeah, we have the doctor with us. It's either the doctor or it is the... It's the guy. I don't remember its name. Delicant? I don't know what it's called really, because I say delicant, I feel like I say like delicate. Which is like, if you just touch him, it just breaks. That is not what I'm talking about though. Yeah, there's been a lot of insects. It's as I just said. Okay, anyone that wants to pose nude here. How many places actually do that? I don't know if like there is schools in Sweden that does that. And who is actually like willing to do that? Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X actually ended up having a cooler ending than I thought it would. Rated XX. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the ending. Like, I know the whole thing about like, what happened with the mystery of Mira? What happened with like, why are they still mims and stuff like that? But it had enough answers and enough questions. Oh, rough sketch. Nice. Probably been there for quite a while, judging from the dust. That was nice. What did you fix this? Yes! I fixed the Discord ping. Apparently, there is something you can do by going to developer mode in Discord and get the role ID. And if I basically call the role ID instead, I will call the role instead of trying to actually ping the damn role, because pinging the role doesn't work. It might work in some way, but then you have to figure out what exactly is blocking Carbot from actually being allowed to ping. And technically it should have allowance to ping, and it doesn't. So yeah, I fixed it. I didn't fix it for Twitch. I have fixed it for Twitch now, but I didn't fix it for Twitch before because I did the wrong turnaround. Now I have done it, and it works. At least for YouTube. I think it should work for YouTube because it did actually do a ping and it was highlighted. Also, I'm looking everywhere because I'm looking for the lost souls. This is how the original game was played as well. Well, original, the other games. I cannot call it really original because this is like the second game. Yeah, what do you find? There's something behind the cupboard. The flashlight called for it for a second. It looks like a metal pencil case. Ooh. Can I pick it up? No. This gap is too narrow for my arm. Now we could fish it out either. We have to move the cupboard first. Thing looks quite heavy though. Either that or we can go and get the guy instead. I place my hand on the left edge of the cupboard while Diamond's on the right. I do love asking the sick-ass doctor to lift something heavy. That's not even like a joke. He's like, he has a chronic illness. Yeah, we're gonna go and get the other guy. It's not often you have to like change them out. It is just now and then that it's like, do you want to get here? You have to like do that. There we go. Now we just have to go back. Aha, I have fixed the roll thing now, so now people actually will notice automatically when my YouTube stuff is done and when I'm live. Because people did say that they actually do stuff like that automatically. I like to more or less do it manually, but I can understand the sense of doing it automatically because you kind of like remember doing, well, you don't need to remember doing it, that's the thing. Because I tend to sometimes forget. I don't have much space in my little head. To be fair, sometimes I'm actually like, as some people say, I am smart sometimes and can do some certain stuff. I'm not joking, sometimes especially a bit tired. I have like forgot stuff after just like a minute or something. It's like, hold on, did I actually do it? Like for example, when I'm gonna lock the door to my apartment and go into like work, I'm like hesitant, like when I go outside of the apartment complex. I was like, did I actually lock my door? I'm like standing there like, my body sometimes goes in an automatic movement that the part of my brain that is like actively thinking is like, hold on, the rest of the body, did you actually do this? I was like, you're the one that's supposed to remember, we just do shit. I was like, oh fuck. My body can go in like automatic mode sometimes. I see. The brown pencil feels a bit smoother than the blue pencil. Seems like the pencil have different leads, so they feel different. Maybe they're used for different things. That's often how pencils are, hard, soft, and stuff like that, just to like do lines and shading and stuff. You think someone just lost their case behind a heavy-ass cupboard? You're way too much of a do-gooder sometimes. I guess I am. Is that everything in here? I'm still looking for the damn, like, souls. Most of the time they're, like, in new places where you haven't been before. I haven't been to the art room before. Dude, that is so real. It's like your brain and eyes process things slower than your body move, and you just need to do a double take and make sure your body did what your brain was thinking. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm just like double checking this just in case. Moth eaten. I've seen a lot of moth, but it's like I've never seen them like eat anything like that. Moist building. Building Chan. Sorry, I could not resist the urge to make that joke. Where are we going? Wait, didn't the notes talk about the new building? Ah, fuck it, let's just go to the old building. He has much more spiritual power than I have. I might just use his power. If we ever need to do something, I'm gonna ask him. He is capable of doing more shit than I am. I've been here already. I know that because we saw the doll here. And we got... But there's nothing new, I think. Also, this guy hates spirits and he still helps me with it. I'm not gonna say then that a spirit did it. Can you imagine like a spirit actually drawing paintings? Kinda like the monologist? The game, you know, where it kinda like a Phasmophobia game. Where it actually paints a real painting. That would be kinda interesting seeing. Also kind of horrifying, because I have no idea what it actually would be painting. Oh, right, we went in here, but we never checked this, because the girl was basically licking the hell out of this thing. But I just thought it was saltstone. I still remember what you said about that moment, Gani. That just popped up in my head, actually. Michio was possessed by Kishima. She was hugging this statue, thinking it was her teacher. Time to inspect it. Who knows, maybe we'll find something useful. Hugging. She was not hugging, she was making out with the whole damn thing. I wouldn't examine it. I find something that doesn't look like the rest of the statue fragments. Ooh, that's what I'm looking for. The moment when she was possessed and she had the biggest ass tentacle tongue ever and was making out with a statue. That moment. There are some art-related items inside the old shelf. There's a gap behind it. Oh, I think I remember Smash. Yes, you did. I found a small item lying in the gap between the shelves. Inspect. Too narrow for my fingers. Probably will get it if I had something thin to stick in there. Pencil? I used the items to extend my reach and fish the small thing out of the gap. Oh, I'm ascending. I'm drinking and ascending. Damn, we have found 2 already. Ha! A statue of someone with a muscular body. That is not my body. That's a problem, like, I am muscular because I'm actually like lifting heavy stuff at work, but I'm not like muscular. Average European drink experience. I'm ascending! Yes, it is. There's a steel cupboard, which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. Who the hell just kicked the door all the time? The door doesn't budge at all. I'm trying to open it. The rails seem to be buckled. Sure wraps his finger around the handle and gives a forceful thug. And it doesn't budge. And this is where we're gonna have to change guy again, because he is strong. The other guy is dexterous. Be sure I can open this. Yeah, it's like playing a damn D&D thing. I'm getting deja vu for some reason. Yeah, I know, because we needed a guy before as well. Now we need to go and get a rogue. We're gonna have to go and get a rogue here. There we go. Wait, what was your name? Oh, I thought it said 3 up there. It says ill. It is just looks like it's on like I or an LLL. He's a chronically ill doctor. Isn't isn't it when you say like, no, that's the problem. It's the font that does it. It doesn't need to have something there. It's the font that makes it looks like it's just E or just L. That is so weird. I thought it like, for some reason, I read it as his name. So his name was like Diamond the Third Barnaby or something. I was like, hold on a second. Are you actually having a fancy name? No, it just says he's chronically ill. I am pretty certain I have not I played too much horror games. Either that or it's too bright outside, because that didn't even I didn't react to that. I think I felt the controller shake for a moment, and then I just looked at the screen and was like, okay, that is supposed to be the jump scare. There is a setting to turn on and off jump scare in this game, and that is the jump scare. To be fair, I didn't really get freaked out when I played Chronos either. Mm-hmm. I must have just went like, oh shit, this thing again, or oh shit, this happened. Or just hello. Oh, that reminds me when I was younger. How old was I? I think, sure, I wasn't young. But I think I must have been over 15. Me and my sister went into a haunted house, not haunted house, what is it called? Is it House of Horror? You know, House of Horror, stuff like that, you know, her Halloween themed thing. And I'm pretty certain I started to just ramble about with shit. I was like, oh look, there is a jar of stuff. It looks like it comes from a pig or something, I don't know. And then we had one of these people in a one-way mirror. And when he popped up, I just said hello there. I'm just oh hello. I'm pretty certain I pissed someone off when I did that. I am not fearless. I can get jump scared if you basically get me off guard with some really good stuff. But other than that, it's I don't really get scared. I used to be really scared when I was a kid, especially I didn't really watch The Grudge, but I had seen how The Grudge looked, and I always imagined it being outside my window for some damn reason. Rei Kishima is a passionate student. Unlike her other female students, her eyes are not just fixed on me, but also the work I'm doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. Now that's valid though. Yeah, for some reason when I was a kid I was I don't want to go close to my window. The only thing I see is just dark. There's gonna be something there. I told Kashima this yesterday, and for me spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday, then she asked me to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she wouldn't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her mom. I'd like to support her dreams, so I gave her a hairdress scissor on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she considered it her treasure. I lost my favorite pencil case. Where could have gone? I really love the muted glow of the brass. Shima offered to get me a new one. It was a nice thought, but an inappropriate one. It seems I've gotten way too close to her. I need to tread carefully. I remember being so scared that Springtime from FNAF would just suddenly peek from a corner in the distance. I know kids have crazy imagination. My brain slowly imagines Springtrap getting closer and closer and scared myself. Yeah, same. I did shit like that when I was a kid. Shima asked me to draw 3 of her favorite flowers. Hydrea, Bellflower and Cosmos. At their behest. I drew some rough sketches of the flowers. You should understand my feelings toward her after seeing which flower I drew first. I'll use flower language to convey my feelings. Quite a romantic, I see. What's the florography of Hydrea, Bellflowers and Cosmos? Don't ask me, I only know about bones and muscles. Maybe a book about florography in the library. Fair enough. It must be sketches this diary was referring to. So something tells me he still got close, because basically what he said was like, I'm gonna draw her favorite flowers, but I'm also gonna do the specific one first, so she might understand. And then we also know what happened. Another student basically started to strip in... Wait, was it strip behind him or in his lap? I don't remember. And taking a photo. Ooh, hold on, I have 3 souls. What does this one do? Reduce 2 action cost. That's good, but you know what? I think damn it, but there was this one time I had a scary moment. Ooh, do tell. No, not successful rate. Oh, that's my bag. No, I'm not gonna upgrade a bag. Have I already upgraded one thing? Oh, damn. Oh, I've already upgraded the damage thing. Oh shit, okay, you know what, let's just do the action thing then, so we don't like take too much damage when we do actions. I just need like 4 more and I've upgraded some stuff. Okay, let's check. Oh, so yeah, I had some snacks here, just ate. I like to have snacks now and then. I'm a hungry bugger. This bookshelf is filled with all sorts of encyclopedias and pictorial books. There are many books about florography here, in this section. Can we find like a lost soul tooth? Books about plants are arranged on this shelf. Now to think about it, flower language was mentioned in the binary we found in the old building. Are there any books about florography here? Bingo. I grab a book about the floriography. Hydrea, blue flowers that bloom early to midsummer. In florography, it's used to indicate frigidity, regret, and capriciousness. Bellflower, bluish-purple flowers that bloom from summer to autumn. The florography of the bellflower is unwavering love. Before modern-day cultivars became predominant, cosmos were short-day plants. The white peach and red flowers bloomed in autumn. It's used to represent harmony and the pure heart of a maiden. I guess the middle one, bellflower, for love then? Mostly because, like, what would any one of those actually mean if it was like, oh yeah, you know what, I don't like you. Like, it wouldn't really work, would it? I don't think we're supposed to borrow books without permission, but this time I'll make an exception. Well, you are the doctor of this school, and technically we are a teacher. Say, I think we've done a solid job gathering information about Kishima. At this point, we might benefit from organizing our thoughts before continuing. How does that sound to you? Sure, let's go back to the infirmary and discuss what we learned. Oh, I almost get like the burp or something. Alright, talk. I just realized something. I'm gonna have to figure out where that damn door is in Chronos. I got like a special key for a door somewhere and I have not used it the whole damn game. I shared all the knowledge we've gained with other mark bearers. Heh, a super complicated case with a bunch of people involved, huh? I'm pretty certain the last case was that as well. We already lost one before we got here. We lost another when we got here. We lost a third when we tried to save them. Technically, there's still a lot of people involved in that one as well. In a situation like this, my boss always tells me to organize information chronologically. I guess this all started with Rei Kishima and her teacher's love affair. Kishima seemed to be blinded in love with a teacher. I don't know about I don't know about blinded. I think she was just in love with the guy. I don't know love. Well, at the same time, we thought it was gonna have what happened afterwards to her. They may have a point. The love letter that we found in the gymnasium makes it pretty obvious. Kishima must have written that. Yeah, they did say that because the other girls found it and basically went like, yeah, just get rid of it or something. I'm pretty sure we're intense. She got a pair of scissors from him and already started thinking about marriage. But who's the teacher? Maybe a clue about the teacher's identity among the items we collected. And the love letter on SH notes, the love letter in the pencil case. The note on the pencil case? The notebook probably belongs to the teacher. That teacher had the initials SH and he was the art teacher. And he said he lost his brass pencil case somewhere. Hold on, does that mean... Yeah, it's most likely the pencil case Shu and I found. Sosuke Hirose is engraved on the case and our own teacher's initial is HS. SH. Did I do it backwards? I just realized, might have done it backwards. I think I did. Impressive, I agree with you. The teacher Kashima was in love with was Suzuki Hirose, the art teacher. It didn't strike me as someone who was obviously in love with the students, though. Even if he admired Kashima, he still maintained his distance as a teacher. Oh, hold on. Also, we have an ad in about like 5 minutes. I was watching the movie on the TV in the living room, sitting on the floor with my dad sleeping behind me. And then I look at this one curtain, and it looked like a beautiful, yet scary woman just sitting there with her head looking down a little, but yet I could feel her looking at me. I called out to her, and I just had this eerie sense of goosebumps. I got scared, so I ran to my mom, and she went to look, and as you expect, nothing. I also saw nothing there, so my mother left, and I sat back down and watched the movie. Curiosity got me better of me, so I glanced at her direction again. And there she was, still in the same position. Did the same thing and called my mom. Saw nothing, sat back down. And then when I looked at the curtain, I saw her head tilted up a bit and her eyes looking at me. I was too scared, so I covered under my blanket, focused on the movie, and ended up falling asleep there. And fair, that actually sounded like something someone would like see when they were kids and stuff like that. Though he never let Kishima know that was what he was doing. If he made that clear, Kashima wouldn't still be clinging to her love in the afterlife. What a passionate girl. I can't believe she'd continue to love her teacher even after death. So what made her become a spirit anyway? It's strange. The dead only become spirits if they have a grudge. Which means that Kashima remains in this world because she's tried to avenge herself. So what's her grudge? We've yet to discover that, but her target's mentioned in the rumor. Wait, for real? Yeah, Kashima's words. It's a thing she chants. Yukami Ocean Yamanabe. That's her target. What? They're not making any sense. That's just a bunch of random crap. That's not pointing to anything. Sound it out and think about it, Sho. This is what she actually says. Are you Kimio Shinji Manabe? Kishima's searching for fellow club members, Kimio, Shinji, and Manabe. She's definitely doing it to avenge herself. But Kamio and Shinji are... Exactly. Kishima already killed them 5 years ago. But she doesn't realize that. For her, time has probably stood still since the moment of her death. I wonder why she despised the three of them. Okay, I know why, and you all probably figured out kind of a bit. We thought of like the three girls basically taking a picture of, oh, the teacher is more or less making out with a student. What's neat is that I can recall a lot of stuff from that time. Well, the air was cold, as if it just rained. It was late around this time actually, 11 PM, and when I was watching, it had a little bit of a nude scene where you see the silhouette of a woman. Fair enough. That is some stuff to remember. To tell you the truth about that, I was shown a strange vision of 2 different locations where we were investigating. I recount the scenes I saw to the other 3. The first one was the scene of Manabe scheming something after discovering Kishima's love letter. The other one was a scene of Manabe seducing the teacher along with the sound of a shutter, taking a picture of them. Wow, a spiritual vision. That's so amazing. No wonder you call the spirit doctor. I pitched a story to my boss. But come on, Watanabe. Take this more seriously. So in short, Manabe and her friends had hatched a plot to drive Kishima and her teacher apart. So that's why Kishima despised them. Correct. I had no idea what happened to Kishima and her beloved teacher after that. What the hell? So that's literally the most important piece of info we need to discover Kishima's grudge. Miss Sakamoto might know something about it. She was working here when it happened. We know that as we asked her some stuff before. And with this much evidence, I don't think, she can evade your questions anymore. Plus, you can always drop Mr. Kanoa's name if the push comes to shove. Fair. She looks nice, but she is... I don't like her. Mostly because of how, like... I wouldn't say stick up her ass, but in a sense, yes. It's just a way of like, everything is about the school. We might just be quiet about this because of the school and stuff like that. It's like, we're trying to help, even though you might not believe in spirits, so let's just help. And like, yeah, you might be busy, but like, do you want to see people just disappear? What else could you possibly want from me, Mr. South? It's getting quite late and I want to go home. I just want to ask you one question before that. I know the truth behind the incident 5 years ago. I tell her what I've learned about the relationship between Kishima and the teacher, as well as Manabe and the others. To think you've uncovered that much so quickly. Just who on earth are you? Superman? Tell me, Miss Sakamoto, what did Manabe and the other do 5 years ago? What happened to Kishima and Hirose? I should never have worked overtime tonight. Not only did I work late, but now I'm forced to recall an unpleasant incident. We would have asked you in the morning. Oh hush, it's too late for you to your apologizes now. So what do you want to know? Because it may affect the school's reputation, I can't let outsiders know about it. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. It's the whole like, oh, there was an incident, but we're not telling anybody because think what would happen to the school. Like it's better to get it out there because then you know like, oh, how can we fix this? How could you all fix this? By doing this. Now when it's gone like 5 years and people manage to figure it out, people is gonna be more like, okay, why the fuck did you keep it secret? Are you just gonna say, oh, we did it for the school's reputation? People are gonna like, okay, shit themselves when they hear that. Just recalling the incident after you brought it up is already causing me great discomfort. I got the feeling not recalling it would give you great discomfort because I'm here, and that's what's causing you great discomfort. 5 years ago, a picture was posted on the school bulletin board. Mr. Hiroshi and a female student in her underwear. Wow, so she managed to actually position herself, she didn't even show it was Manabe. A student was Megumi Manabe from 3rd year. Oh, okay, so you knew. Technically they knew, they all knew. Wait, so if they all knew, and it basically was like, yeah, I'm gonna post a half nude picture on the bulletin. Jesus Christ. Naturally, we called them both in and inquired about the incident. Manabe admitted she was the girl in the picture, but claimed Mr. Hirose seduced her first. Okay, take a look at the picture. Who the hell is seducing who? He doesn't give a damn about her. Oh no, he was the one seducing me. Looking at the picture like... You're the one grabbing for something, girl, right now. Meanwhile, Mr. Rose denied it and claimed Manabe had set him up. Unfortunately for him, Manabe's father was... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Fortunately for him, Manabe's father was a prominent figure in H City. What is it with people? It's like, oh yeah, my father is so rich, I can basically kick ass. In order to protect his daughter's future, he placed all the blame squarely on Miss Hirose. But that is still a problem, like, oh, and when people find out, he's just being a Sigma male for yeah. Wait, who do you talk about? If you talk about the father, then hell nah. If you're talking about him, then yes. No woman can distract him, yes. True. But like, that's the problem. It's the same thing as when I talked about like them doing like talking about the school thing, like, oh, but think of the school's reputation. It is basically like shaking a soda can. Yeah, it is not open, so it's not gonna basically spill. What the hell do you think is happening inside that thing when you shake it? Open that shit up and you're not just gonna get a drink, you're gonna get a fountain of a drink. That's the same thing with this. Oh, I'm gonna protect my daughter's future and place the blame squarely on Hirose. And when that comes out in the future, oh, so you mean your father, which is a man we trusted, basically put the blame on someone so you could do this. We're not gonna trust either you or your father. Why? Because both of you are assholes. It would be easier, in a way, to make this known for them, even though they try to dismiss it. But now when they dismiss it and basically let it just bottle up, it's just gonna be worse because people is basically, oh, you let this be. You didn't think of the consequences. You didn't think of this. It is basically, oh, you fucked up for so long and you didn't say anything. Mr. Rosa was a delicate artistic person. Wait, what did he say? Oh, Jesus. I pressed the wrong button. Then he turned to alcohol. Oh, no, that was too early. There we go. That led to Hirose being dismissed in disgrace. Mr. Rosa was a delicate artist person. Dismissal and surrounding circumstances left him unable to even draw due to stress. Then he turned to alcohol. Late one night, when he was driving his car, plunged into the ocean and he died. Jesus. You see what I mean? If people learned about this now, they would basically turn to the father and it's like, the fuck? Especially if they found out. If they found out that the father basically went like, no, everything is about my daughter. My daughter's gonna have a good life. She won't have a good life because now they realize like, oh, this is her fault. And you both is in on this. There's something with people in power that is like, they don't understand that this is basically like, it's like one of those candles you can't blow out, but it's like a fuse. It doesn't matter how much they hide it, it's not gonna be able to be blown out. And after a while it goes boom. There were skid marks from the tires where the car left the road, but who can really know if it was suicide or something else. That is what I know about the incident from 5 years ago. Rei Kashima committed suicide after Mr. Rose died. She tore open her stomach. It was beyond gruesome. Oh, Jesus. The wound was so deep it almost reached her back and severed her body in two. Like, what is most impressive with that, in a bad way, is that she was alive for so long. She managed to do it that far in. Because when they explained it as the wound was so deep it almost reached her back and severed her body in two, that means it went from all the way to the left to all the way to the right. And she was alive for that long to do it like that. Like, Jesus. So she killed herself after her teacher's death, huh? And the weapon she used could have been the very same scissors she received from Mr. Rose. She probably chose to take her life that way as a statement of her love for him. Her family put those scissors in the coffin and cremated them along with her corpse. You sure know an awful lot about this, don't you? Right down to the present he gave her. I learned this from Cameo. She had been trying to cope with her feelings ever since Kashima committed suicide. Well, kinda understandable, because some of the girls that wasn't this Manabe basically realized, like, we fucked up so much that 2 people died. It was around that time that she came to me. I guess she wanted to feel a little better by unburdening herself of that secret. So you were made aware of Kashima and Mr. Rose's relationship at the time, as well as Manabe's evil scheme. Yes, Cameo told me. And you did do nothing. Why? Either because of the prominent man but this school's reputation. Oh, I really hate stuff like that. Then she seemed to regret her actions. I told her to visit Kashima's grave. Oh, we know what happened after that. And then she promised to go there with her friend. That friend being Student S. What about Manabe? She didn't go. She hated Kashima far more than the other 2. Well, I guess who's hating you right now? She probably blamed Kashima for everything that happened. Hold on, wait, who? So you mean Manabe blamed Kashima for everything that happened? How in the fuck do some people work? Now I understand how the discussions affected their life and death. Cameo and Shinji went to S cemetery. And when they did, they were marked by Kashima. Manabe survived simply because she didn't go. What did she blame her for? For the teacher's death? For the teacher to not love her? Jesus Christ. And now I've told you all I know. I'm supposed to be going to expose this school's sordid past. Rest assured, I'm not going to tell a soul. Is that so? Speak of souls, you remind me a bit of the late Mr. Rose. Me and Rose. He had a hard time adapting to the school's etiquette. He was simply an artist through and through. He was always getting worked up over trivial things and could be a little childish. It's not wrong being childish. I'm childish. I love being childish. Why should an adult be so serious about a student's love or some silly rumors about the departed? I'll use your opinion as a reference. I'll be going then. Don't forget to lock the door. Miss Sakamoto grabs her rabbit-shaped handbag and leaves the place. I love they say rabbit bag and it's like, oh, you have a cute bag. I'm still not like, let's head out of here too. We don't have any business here anymore. It's Diamond's phone vibrating. Oh, Nakamatsu is calling. What's wrong? Alright, I'll pass the phone off to South. He has to talk with you. He's sounding quite panicked. I grab the phone and pull it to my ear. I hear a man screaming. It's me. Massive news, mister. It's beyond massive. I had no idea she was just around the block. Calm down, Ida. What happened? It's Megumi Manabe, the gold prize. She's in H City right now. What the... I found her name on a local news broadcast. Manabe got off the bus in front of S Cemetery this evening. Oh, she is marked for death and is gonna die. To be honest, I don't really give a damn. Like, you all heard the story of what she did, and like, I hate her even after death because, oh, all of this is her fault. Like, fuck off, you were the one who starting all of this. And then she suddenly just screamed and ran out in the road. She got hit by a car. Ooh. She suffered minor injuries, but she was taken to a nearby hospital just in case. You know which hospital it is? I think it's the one near M Tower Station, K Hospital. I love the way they like do stuff in this game. They don't like say Noji City and stuff like that. Basically it's like, we're not gonna give it a name, so we call it H City, M Tower, K Hospital. Just because we're not gonna give a place that doesn't exist a name. We're just like gonna shorten the name basically. It's a way of cheating, but it's a very good way of cheating. Good. I'll call you if I need anything. Time for today, Aita. No problem. See you later. See ya later, alligator. Am I just so tired I'm just like babbling? I think it is. What did Nakamatsu say? You know where Manabe is. It's not the same kind of tired, by the way, as like one time when I ended stream early. It's just like kind of the same tiredness of me just started babbling because it's like, ooh, my mouth is working. Something similar. I just realized now how stupid it sounds, but that's my brain right now. I have no idea what's going on. Once we're in the infirmary, I tell them about how Manabe ended up in K Hospital. I'm just guessing, but do you think Manabe screamed out of nowhere because... Yep, she most likely saw Slith-mouthed Kishima. Definitely a lot of Slith-mouthed, that was like... Something was Slith at least. Damn, is she like fucked right now? Yes, she is. Kishima marked Kaimi and Jinji when they went to her grave, didn't she? That means Manabe is... That's really bad. You have to go to the hospital and protect Manabe. In the sense of they trying to protect people, yes. But I wouldn't give a damn about protecting Manabe. Like, I seriously feel like that you kind of get what she deserves in a sense. Sure, I'm not gonna lie, like the way spirits work in this game is kind of horrid and horrifying and really painful. So I'm not gonna say perhaps that. But she's not really a person deserved the protection. I'll do something about it. Mr. Kanoa's younger brother is actually the director of K Hospital. Maybe we get a pass if we ask Mr. Kanoa. How do we get to the hospital? And a lot of buses running at this time. I'm gonna hop in your car then? Actually, I didn't bring my car today, sorry. Ah, same here. I took my car in for inspection. Ah, let's just take a taxi then. It might be expensive, but... I got the dough, right, old man? Guess so. How else are we gonna go there? Diamond immediately calls for Kanoa and ask him... Diamond immediately calls Mr. Kanoa and asks K Hospital's director for permission to enter. Is it just me or is that sentence weird? I don't know if it's me or not right now. I'm not even joking. It's like, do I just read it wrong or? It doesn't take long before we get granted permission to visit Manabe. Let's have the main gate once we're all ready. Call us a taxi. I think we're ready. Like, I have one soul, I'm missing 3. But also we have like the whole going to and checking stuff on that, so we still have some places we can check. I'm just trying to find them all. It's not that I need to find them all. It would be good if I can find them all. You just go there, like, it doesn't matter. We don't have anything here to check. The taxi is already parked in front of the gate. Board the taxi and with Diamond and ask the driver to take us to K Hospital. I really like my little dice bag. It has a very nice picture on it. And yes, the picture, for those who is wondering, is actually like a female demon. It doesn't really look good. I just have it here by the side just because. I just have like my dice mat here as well, just in case like I need it at some point. Okay, I'm gonna check for lost souls first. Hold on, give me a moment, Manabe, you can wait. There's a board bench, I have time, and this repair I started rusting the metal bits of the bench. We can't go back just yet, I know, that's just a bus stop, I'm just checking some stuff. Also, something I find interesting recently, that like, it has existed for a while, but I haven't really like thought too much of it. It's like those benches you stand and lean on. It's like a metal pole with like a bench back, more or less. So you can lean against it, so you can stand and lean. It came as fast as it could once I got your call. Is a new target really here? Yes, she is. What to think of it, Mr. Konoe hasn't seen the new notice. I don't have the time to go into too much detail, but the target Megumi Manabe is hospitalized here. Mouth Kashima wants to vengeance for an incident that occurred 5 years ago. Oh, sounds like a serious problem. The director said Manabe is in room 303. She already knows we're coming. Let's hurry up and meet her. I'll be waiting here. This only cause problems if we enter the room all at once. I kinda hope I can find like a soul or something here. Both of us head to the lift after parting with Miss Konoe. We get off on the 3rd floor and walk down the empty hallway. Our destination is room 303. She's already fucked. What's that? You mean that? Oh, hold on, can I just look? Ooh, what a nice hospital room. You all understanding I am delaying. At the same time, it's inevitable, so it doesn't really matter. 2 silhouettes are projected on the curtain. One is a person sitting on the bed, and other silhouette looks rather odd. Leave me alone already. How many times have you stood by my bedside and told me to come to your grave? I've gone there now. Are you satisfied? Yep, because now she basically have the sight on you. It wouldn't surprise me if the first thing was the one that talked saying to her to visit her grave wasn't her, but more or less like her subconsciousness, basically. Just like you did this to her, go and visit her grave. And unfortunately because of that, she's now marked for death. Please just get lost, I'm Please get lost, I'm begging you. Oh, that is like the most rudest and politest way of saying can you leave. Please just get lost. Oh. I'm pretty certain she has never been a good person, really. With a trembling voice, the girl who is likely Manabe pleads with the figure next to her. That figure must be Slit-Mouth Kashima. Manabe's in danger. What is this feeling? My legs won't move. My legs, they're as stiff as iron bars. This is bad, I can't even speak. I think no one of us can. Same goes for Diamond. I can tell he's panicking. My sisters, you said. Didn't your mother put them in your coffin during your funeral? I don't have them. You're talking to a spirit like it's understand what you're talking about. But I bought the same scissors for you. If this is what you want, please just go and rest in peace. I want to see you ever again. There's such a mix of like, here, please rest in peace. I never want to see, like, it's a mix of like casual hostility. Or is that just me? Yeah, and here comes... Like, I can't even imagine how that will feel to actually be like stabbed from within. And I don't mean like, oh, something was stabbed from within and you can't see it. I mean like from inside to the outside. Same moment, I regain the control of my legs. What was that? Manabe? Oh, she is gone. There's no answer. Kashima must have... Are you gonna take a look? Yeah, you are. Everyone, be prepared though for the horrifying scene. The curtain is dyed red with blood. To be fair, it looks like the blood has already dried. I grab it with trembling hands and open it. The sharp smell of blood assaults my nose. Lying on the bed is a corpse with scissors bursting from her body. The wet red scissors gleam bright when bathed in the light of my flashlight. Her contorted expression reflects the fear and pain she felt the moment she was murdered. My thoughts starting to swirl amidst a thick, nauseating smell of blood. 5 years ago, Manabe schemed, sent both Kashima and Hirose to the grave. 5 years later, after visiting Kishima's grave, Manabe falls prey to Kishima's vengeance. I guess it's an extreme case of what goes around comes around. Yep. Definitely. A lifeless figure on the bed is not a doll, but a human being who lived over 20 years. She had a future ahead of her. And she also had a family and friends that loved her. But despite her horrible abrupt ending, this isn't something you can simply label a tragic situation. This was also karma. Thank you. I was basically like, yeah, she had friends, she had family, she had a future, but she also was an absolute dickhead, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad he also put in with like this, ladies and gentlemen, is true karma. I don't mean like karma is gonna be like deadly, but basically in this game, she was the cause of this spirit to become. Which means that, yeah, this is karma. It came around back again. We're in deep trouble if someone sees this. Let's tell Mr. Konoe immediately. By the way, did the background sound just lick something? Because it sounded like something licked my ear. Yeah. Are you done with the questioning already? We didn't really get much of an answer. Mr. Konoe, I need you to stay calm and listen to me. Manabe is... I tell him what happened in the room 303. What did you say? There's been another victim after Horikoshi? Ah, there's gonna be a few more, unfortunately. But I'll go and check the room myself first and call my brother, the director, after that. Good idea. Why that is a good idea is because every other body before this has disappeared. Ah, Lunari! Welcome Raiders. Thank you much for raid. How did the water park go? I hope you had fun with it. I know some people have basically had like buggy stuff going around there. It went well. Glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Ooh, I loved it. That's fair enough. There are some good simulations games out there. But yes, welcome raiders. My name is Lord of South. I'm a variety streamer from Sweden who plays all sort of kind of games and do all sort of kind of stuff. But yes, I hope you all had a wonderful time of a Lunari stream. But I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun. It's always nice to have fun with games. Luckily, you all missed more or less the gory part. I am playing a visual novel horror game about vengeful spirits. But yes, if you need to go and do a little raid, I was about to say raid and rush, raid and rest, then absolutely, you absolutely deserve the rest because you're a hardworking person. And don't anyone else say anything else about that, because you really are. If I'm talking a lot, that's probably because I'm a bit tired. Not tired enough to be tired, but tired enough for my brain to go wonders. Thank you for saying so. But you really are. She should be here, lying on that bed. Yes, she was. It's just as a spirit likes to do that. And yeah, sadly I got a migraine. Yeah, then go and rest. Then you definitely need to go and rest. Take a, I don't know what it's called in English, but just like headache medicine and just go and rest. It's not fun having a migraine. I don't have my migraines often. It's like more my other family members that got that, but it's not fun having. So yes, you need rest. You go and rest. Have a good rest. Small box. You said, wait a moment. Just a small box. Oh, is that the scissors you left? There is indeed a small box near the pillow. The small box is deceptively heavy. Stylish letters read Tsubame scissors, which leads me to believe there are scissors in here. Nah. I think it's pens. She basically bought new scissors to give to the spirit, just because she wanted back her scissors that her beloved teachers got her. Because yeah, apparently Manabe here, that was in the bed behind them, decided to do a little... I wouldn't call it revenge, because she didn't revenge anyone. She basically just went, I like this teacher, so I'm gonna make sure that these two can never be with each other. But yeah, thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest. I am gonna get rest soon. I'm gonna stream like for at least like, I don't know, 1.5 hours more, and then I basically just chill and rest and sleep. Until tomorrow when I work again. So don't worry, I do get rest. There's just some days when my brain is just hee. Oh, for goodness sake, what things am I going to pull to cover this up? I have heard many other people who have a very bad sleep schedule. I don't. Sure, sometimes I might sleep 6 hours. Most of the times I sleep 7-8 hours, but I do get rest. It's just some days I'm a little extra tired, that's all. Can I leave this matter to you? Sure, I'll find a way to do something about it. The funny part is, like, you saying covering this up. What are we covering up? An empty bed? We could definitely just say that we didn't find her. Like, sure, if it was like the body with scissors bursting out of her, sure, that would be something that we need to actually cover up. What are we covering up? This sounds wrong, but I'm glad the corpse is gone. I can just say the patient ran away. Yes, exactly. Well, the hospital will be held accountable for this. We'll manage somehow. I've got a lot of friends in high places. That's not really a good thing, because when you say that, that just means you can get away with things. And to be honest, that's how Manabu survived 5 extra years. Well, technically survived and survived was more or less why she didn't manage to, like, get scolded by the school and people. because of people in high places, but yeah, they created a spirit because of that. Thanks, you won. If you don't mind, I'd much rather receive a report of this case being closed than your thanks. Fair. Make no mistakes, I'm not risking my neck for you. What I do to protect my school and my students. At least you're saying you're protecting your students. The other woman basically just says like what you have to think of the school's reputation. Ugh. There isn't a school without students, and they only think about the reputation of the school, and does the students even matter? You're done with your business here, then make yourself scarce. Things can only take a turn for the worse if anyone sees you here. Fair. Probably just gonna go visit the grave then. So no one survived this case. 2 of the other ones died 5 years ago by the spirit. Only because they actually visited the grave. She visited the grave tonight and was haunted by this one. This is a good game though. I have yet to start upload this on YouTube. I'm still on the process of elimination. But if anyone is interested to check out my YouTube channel as well, I have it here. I do all sort of kind of things, as I said. Most of the time, most of them are gameplay videos. I have a few shorts whenever I manage to find some good things I have done or talked about or stuff like that. But I also have like card openings, gameplay, and things like that. And if you're interested to know when I'm streaming, did I just like glitch again? That happens whenever like I put my hand in front of my face. But yes, if anyone wants to know when I'm live and stuff, I do have my Discord and I do have my Blue Sky. I do always announce when stuff is happening on my Discord. And I managed to finally fix my damn Carbot. I have had Carbot announce my YouTube videos being uploaded, and each damn time I have tried to do a ping for the YouTube role, nothing. Well, he has been able to basically do for some reason I'm having an at, but that is how the role works with right now for me for some reason. And basically, it was capable of writing it, but not actually using the role ping. Oh, it's in the game. I heard sirens, and I basically went like, is that in-game or outside? So now my callbot should be able to automatically announce whenever I'm live and whenever YouTube video is being uploaded. So right now for the YouTube schedule, I am playing Process of Elimination, Xenoblade. I still think I'm a few Devil May Cry 4 videos going up, and a few more Atelier Ryza videos. My streaming schedule is Deathmark 2 on Tuesdays, and we have I was thinking which game I was playing when. Fantasy Life on Wednesdays, Alone in the Dark on Thursday, and on Saturday Atelier Yumia. And basically I upload my videos the same days as my streams, whenever I stop streaming. Well, more or less, whenever I stop streaming, whenever I work days, which is 8 o'clock in Central European time. My streaming schedule is Oh, you bugger again. Hi there, mysterious man with a blue eye. But yeah, so I do work nights sometimes, which means I'm stream days. Or, well, mornings. It must be fate. No, I'm pretty certain you just stood here waiting for me. You're like stalking me. Are you following me or what? Who can say, hey, please? Even a mere illusionist wouldn't let anything slip that would reveal their secret. Your inquiry is pure stupidity to me. He is a spirit medium boy, and I really don't like his personality. Can you at least tell me your name then? Oh my, have I not introduced myself? How rude of me. The name is Haruaki Abe. I butcher sometimes these names, to be honest. My given name reference the great exorcist who founded Tsuchimikado Jesus. I'm sure you agree that it's a suitable name for one who possesses my talents. Unfortunately, my name uses different kanji. Haruki Abe. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, I know why. I have his book. Yeah, the one who borrowed the yearbook. Ah, so you're the one who borrowed the graduation album. Oh, so you're aware. It seems my furtiveness have been waded and found wanting. Ah, so you've also been digging into the spirits in the gymnasium. Mind tell me what you're trying to accomplish? Why, I have the same motivation as you, Mrs. Up. I wish to unravel the mystery behind the spirits lurking in Konohara Academy. Yeah, you say that, but you did say to not touch the stain, and I basically licked it. I didn't lick it, I touched it at least, and found the spirit there. And I also exorcised the spirit, so points to me, not him. Including the true identity of the departed. Don't play with fire, it's dangerous. It is I who wishes to convey the gravity of the situation to you, Mrs. South. You should give up. Why? Here I am, a grown man, saying don't play with fire. Do you even understand what we're talking about? Young man here. Oh, but I am the one understanding the gravity of the situation, so you should listen to me, like, sure. Before Slith Mother Kishima kills you. Sorry, I've already been to the grave. I am probably already marked. Me, killed by Kishima. My left eye perceives it quite vividly. The jet black thread anchored to your back. You have been marked by Kishima. She has branded you as her next target. Wonderful. Do you feel like you're running now? Not at all. This is my job. Also, running is not gonna help. Oh really, to be expected from the one bestowed the moniker of Spirit Doctor. May you survive this devilish night. May you go home and sleep, young man. Abe throws us a mysterious sign before he leaves. Am I really her next target? Probably. If he's telling the truth, then we're fucked. Okay, let's go and take a taxi. Wait, is there actually a bus going? They said there wasn't many buses going. Did it just so happen to be a bus here at this hour? I'll check. Do I still have a drink? Yeah, I still have a bit of drink. Do I still have a drink in my... No, I don't have a drink in my flask. Just checking my flask. Lemon and I are the only passengers. We'll pass a cemetery soon. Mother got off at this bus stop this evening. The only reason she came here was that Kishima kept urging her to visit her grave. And in the end, 5 years later, Manabe was murdered like Kamio and Shinji. At least Shinji and Kamio regretted their action. Manabe basically went like, this is her fault for this happening. Like, the fuck? I visited her grave as well. Our next target is you. The possibility was always there. Abe pointing it out to me merely reinforced it. Investigating spirits naturally involves bringing ourselves closer to them. The more you approach, the more likely it is that you catch their attention. Learning that one has targeted me is nothing casual. S something? Oh, I see Kishima. Over there. On the other side of the window, a bus going the opposite direction stops. A tall woman stands near the bus stop. Is she perhaps... Pedal to the metal, sir. The funny part is, that is saying, are you Himio, Shinji, Manabe? She has already killed all three of them. Did you hear that? Yep. Are we fucked? Absolutely. The bus is approaching M-Town Shop bus stop. Oh, there she is again. Hi! A spotter standing near the bus stop. No, I am not. I am not their friend. I actually definitely did not like Manabe. The bus continues past M-Town Shop. Also, for those who doesn't see like the little, not announcement, but like the warning somewhere on my stream. I don't know where it is, but I do have it as a tag or something. This game is gory, so I just want to warn you all about that. What should we do? Well, Abe's right. Kashima is targeting me. I need to improvise a plan before this bus arrives at the school. Escape into the school. Yeah, this is just a hunch, but I don't think we're ready to save her just yet. I'd like to return to the school once. Be ready to sprint as soon as the bus stops. Guess I have no choice, I'll do my best. I could at least hear Unohara there. Yeah, I know you aren't. He is a chronically ill doctor. Are we asking him to run for his life? Jump off the bus and hit the ground running. The sound of footsteps along with metallic scraping are following close behind us. Just a little bit further. The school gate is just ahead. Yeah, no problem, Gani. Have a wonderful sleep and do have a good day tomorrow. Do take care tomorrow as well. But yes, it's been nice having you around here as well. Where's Kashima? He has no breath to answer that. She's not following us anymore? Did she give up? I really hope so. She's a vengeful spirit who has been haunting this place for 5 years and just killed Manabe earlier. We might have bought some time, but she's persistent. She's coming after us sooner or later. Until then, I have to think of a way to appease her resentment and save her soul. What should we do? Only my beloved teacher can save my soul. Be my teacher at a place full of our memories. What was that voice? Have a good rest of your day, dude, and take care. Yes, the same to you. Have a good rest. Have a good night's sleep. To be honest, I'm kind of dreading tomorrow, but okay, dude. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. This gentle whisper of a girl, definitely not the departed's voice. What's wrong? You look intoxicated. A gentle whisper from a girl. You look intoxicated, like... 8? Ignoring Diamond, I tried to decipher what the voice said. Only my beloved teacher can save my soul. Be my teacher and come to the place full of our memories. Come on, let me think. What does she mean by that? What does she want me to do? Be her teacher? To put it simple, the teacher was resigned for having an affair with one of the students, aka Manabe, which died this evening. The reason for that is because Manabe basically decided to blackmail him in a sense, like taking a picture of her and him together, saying that he was upon her. And yeah, first of all, the picture was absolutely just showing that no, she was the one on him. And yeah, well, rich father, you know what's happening. He got fired. He got drunk, couldn't draw anymore, and went over a cliff while driving a car. And she here basically went, I can't live without my teacher, and that is why she's pissed off for the girls, because this was their plan. Well, the plan wasn't really to make people die, but the plan was basically, oh, we're not gonna let this girl be together with this teacher, let's just do this. Kashima clearly considers Hirosa to be her beloved teacher. That's who would have to save her soul. Be my teacher, give a lesson. Yeah, I'm gonna give a lesson. I have no idea what I would even mean. It just sounds fun in a way. Sakamoto told me that I was similar to Rose in a way. That means I may be able to get her attention by pretending to be Rose. And once I have her attention, I should be able to deliver a message her soul will hear. The old building art room. Because that's where they actually spent time together. Not like spent time, she basically was painting beside her most of the time, and somehow they just started to like each other's company. That's it, that's been what the voice meant. For Kashima and Rose, the old building's art room was a place full of memories. I need to go there and pretend to be Rose. I got it. I know a way to remove Kashima's resentment and purify her. Come again. I tell Diamond my idea. I'm claiming that it's my idea because mentioning the gentle whisper I heard would just confuse matters. Fair enough. Also, I love the explanation of a gentle whisper. You could just say whisper, but it needs to be a gentle whisper. I see. It reminds me, didn't you pretend to be a teacher on our first case together? Are you talking about this case or the first game? Because I don't think we have ever pretended to be a teacher. We had amnesia in the first game. Yeah, I guess it must be fate. Also, which case was he in? Like, for some reason I want to say the one with the cannon soldier, which I think was the name of the thing, but I might be mistaken. I don't think it had anything to do with being a teacher. But first we need to prepare ourselves. Who knows what we'll end up facing. That means I have missed, like, somehow I have missed a few souls. Souls is like a leveling up system in this. That, by the way, everyone, is the jump scare of this game. I'm still doing nothing but chuckling over the damn thing. At the same time, my controller shakes before anything happens, so it's kind of like a warning as well. Trade. I have like 3 left, right? Yeah, I have 1, I can't find 3. Which means 4 all in all. And I have those and those. I kind of want to find them, but I don't know where to actually like find them. Can I like just look around some places here? No, not here. I'm trying to see if I can like, yeah, do this thing. I have checked that, I've checked that, and it doesn't seem to... hold on. This is the library's checkout counter. They're not particularly usual about it. Fair enough. Gymnasium. I think I found everything in the gymnasium, but we might just have a little quick look. Okay, the door that leads backstage. Okay, nothing. It doesn't really show if there's a soul or not. There's just like, oh yeah, that's the stain, by the way, that's not licked before. Haunting, isn't it? It basically is like I just have to like look through a lot of stuff here. I think I found a lost soul in there, so I think I'm technically done here. We're chilling anyway, so I'm not like stressing or anything. Just trying to find a soul somewhere, I just don't know where it is. There is something like, it feels like I need to like find it around where like new places are, but there aren't really like any new places I've been like looking around. If I can, I don't think I can. Can I like, oh shit, I can go out. I love what we're talking about, like we should be careful going out and stuff. Okay, nothing there. Can we go to bus stop? Yeah, sure, ride the bus. To be fair, I didn't think I could do this. There might actually be something at the cemetery. Actually, I haven't been to these other places. I might actually check these out. My brain basically went with like, oh, let's go to the important places, but there might be something here. Oh yeah, something just hit this damn thing. A crude guardrail and a slanted pole. Beginning at the brake marks on the road, it seems even there was like a car accident here. Guess there was a lot of accidents here, huh? Even with all the warning posts around the bus stop. There's no mailbox. There's not to look into it. A dirty glass door. The other side of the door, pitch black though. It's possible to make out what's inside. Also, we have an ad in about 5 minutes, people. Warning you all for the ads coming up. Someone who lived here apparently passed away recently. I feel something bumping into my shoes. Ooh, that is what I'm looking for. An eerie tooth, a lost soul. So we have 2 now and can upgrade 1 thing. A vending machine with bottled water inside, a rare sight these days. Judging by the lack of any light and the fact that it's not making any sort of mechanical sounds, it seems like it's no longer in use. I love it says mechanical sound. Isn't it like more of an electrical sound? Because the mechanical sound is only like when you turn it on. Like when you use it. At the same time, a fan might be mechanical, and I think like it's the fan causing the sound. Yeah, okay. M Tower Station? I think M Tower, right? Yeah, so if we do this one. It would be interesting if this is like a place, it's like an instant game over. Because this place is haunted by the soul thing chasing us. Yeah, I already know about the tracks, and that's where we found the sicsors before. That's her grave. Kashima family grave. Okay, there we do have something here. A grave surrounded by withered plants. It looks like this grave has been abandoned for quite some time. I feel sorry for the deceased. Flowers are withered and petals are scattered around the flower stand. The least I can do is make it neat and tidy. Arrange it. I trim off the withered leaves and brush away the scattered petals. I like that attitude. We might be here for an investigation, but we shouldn't forget to show respect to the dead. Fair enough. Something small falls on the ground, along with some ruined bits of stuff. And here a tooth. Might actually find the last tooth at the hospital then. Oh, I leveled up, that's good. Now I have 39. Basically, our health bar is like also like action bar. Because every action we do takes some of our spirit stuff. So we can lose quote-unquote spirit power or health by random events happening, failing in the suspensive acts, and even making acts on the suspensive acts. Can I like go anywhere here? Okay, so I can't go here. I do wonder where the last tooth is then. I am missing one tooth. I managed to find 2 tooth in 2 places I have been at, but one I haven't been, which was the little shop area. So the question is, where is the last one? I don't need it, because technically it's a little tip. I think I got it from the game itself. But like you should upgrade everything else and the bag is like a little extra. It would still be good if we could upgrade the bag, because that does help us with the percentage of the suspenseful act. But it's actually, as I said, we found them in places that are new to this investigation. Which makes me believe there should be something somewhere.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Because we found like 2 of them in the old building. Art room. There was like 5. Yeah, so 5. We found 2 of them in the old art room. We found 2 of them now. And we needed to find 5, so there's like 1 more.
Yoshi.
I do wonder where that could be then. I don't think we really need it. I have upgraded my health. I have 1 extra if needed, so we could do trading. Because what we can do is trade, so we get like suspensive acts increase, success rate increased by 15. Because our bag does a success rate by 3. So it doesn't really help that much. I'm gonna actually keep this guy, just in case of like... There is something I want to check. Because last time they did say that the scapegoat would be the idol, and now it's like the delegate. So the question is, the scapegoat is gonna be the doctor if I keep him with me. Now that's the random event I was talking about. Well, technically it's not like random, but it's like a little creepy event for this guy. Mostly because we're the only one hearing that bell. Oh damn, my back is like really stiff. Oh, hello the departed. Nice to see you again. Oh, that is by the way the thing that we're trying to figure out why the hell it's here and killing people. That's not the ghost we're dealing with now, that's just a ghost making ghosts happen, basically. What do they want now? I don't know. Yeah. We're apparently being married to a spirit, which is never in any game or movie a good thing. Kishima's resentment killed Gold Price. Also, why it's said twice is because I'm telling the doctor, because they can't hear the departed. Our next target is you. She's coming. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. What if I don't survive then? That is not really a good option, but like, what if? I can hear Kashima's footsteps coming from the new building. With the department in front of us and Kashima's approaching from behind, this is the worst situation imaginable. Let your bride eat the soul of Kashima, who has been completely saved. Let your bride eat the soul of Kashima, who has been completely saved. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead. And that scapegoat is still delicate. Delinquent? How do you pronounce that? Please, can anyone tell me? Because I actually don't know. I'm Swedish. I'm half English, but never used that name properly, so it's like I have no idea. Well, we have to run because I can hear the footsteps or the thing. Don't tell me. Oh, it's louder. This is bad. The footsteps are coming closer. Let's run to the old building. Yep. But the next scapegoat is... We have to go quickly. Yeah, we have no time for that. Well, drags us to the old building. I don't even think we have time to like explore the old building. Oh, shit, do we? Kashima's footsteps can still be heard from a distance. I have to hurry, yet I can't think straight. The department's next target, next scapegoat is delinquent. Yep. Should we fail fully redeem Kashima's soul, she will be killed. Hey Diamond. Is now the best time? Let's focus on running. It's right. I can't save this show if I don't deal with the pressing issue at hand. There's no way to save Setmoth Kashima's soul if he catches us before I can play teacher. Alright, let's head to the art room. Should I try to find the lost soul? I don't think there's a point. Like I think I've looked at most places. Like of course it's somewhere. I just can't really figure out where. Let's just go to the old art room. Here we go. Did you notice? I can no longer hear Kashima's footsteps. There's no way she simply gave up. Oh hell nah. If anything, I should expect that she'll be here shortly. We better hurry up and get ready before she is here, Diamond. Right, about that. Speaking of getting ready, how are you planning to impersonate heroes? About that. Improv. Oh, yeah, that, by the way, is a thing that people from the raid missed before. Welcome back to, yeah, this is how she died. Alright, let's not prepare, let's just... I think I found something, I've lost tooth in here before. No, I found the notebook in there. Did I go in here?
Yoshi.
Yeah, I found 2 lost souls in here already. So I don't know really where it's like... where the other one could be. Rosa felt the happiest when he was drawing something here. Kashima felt the happiest when she was watching him draw. Shall we recreate those happy memories then? Sure. Let's draw something. Let's draw a horse. I can hear what sounds like Kashima's footsteps approaching from the outside. Do you hear that? Of course I hear that. Yep, Kashima's coming for us. Sound of footsteps stops just outside the school building. The art room is on the 2nd floor though, and thou shalt climb the wall. Do you want to bet on what a spirit actually can do? She might not climb, but she can jump like a superhero. Aye there. That's the spirit we're dealing with. No, I am not friends with them. Oh. Yeah, it really looks nasty, doesn't it? Familiar sense of painful discomfort wells up within my arm. What's wrong? What's wrong with your arm? Well, if you look at the floor of this building, my arm is about to become like that. Shima obviously consider us enemies. Ugh. Like, the other ones used like jet streams of water. That was at least quick. This is like... Damn. And this is a suspensive act I was talking about before. Ishima's lumped us in with Manabe and the others. But we can show her we're not friends with them, she'll stop being hostile towards us. The first priority should be doing something to prove we're different from them. Maybe we can empathize with Kashima and make her think that we're with her. Well, technically Diamond has more energy because apparently I took just damage out of nowhere. Okay, let me do this first. Oh hell no, not her scissors. Praise the sketch. It costs 0. No, fuck it, let's do praise. Yeah, praise the sketch. She likes drawing, so let's just praise sketch. I open the sketchbook. Look at the unfinished drawing, trying to come up with a compliment. 82%. It's a success. That doesn't mean I did a good job. That means that it succeeded in doing either right or wrong. What a wonderful work of art. The composition and the fine details are truly fascinating. I don't think she's screaming that we are friends. No. That means that I fucked up. Oh, no, I'm stupid. Yes, it is the scissors. Hold on, I know exactly. I know exactly. That's the thing. I didn't. Well, I did forget in a sense, but I didn't like think of it as now. Team up with Diamond, Tsunabe's scissor. Diamond cuts my hair. Basically, she wanted to become a hairdresser. She liked drawing, but it wasn't her, well, not obsession per se, but she wasn't obsessed with like hairdressing, but that's something she enjoyed. Diamond thinking quickly goes along with my act. Yeah. I'm kinda sad for her. Like, you just want to become a hairdresser, and she became this just because someone was, I believe, envious. Shima really wanted to be a hairdresser. By the looks of it, we jogged her memory a bit. Looks like this was the right choice. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter if I succeed or fail, it depends on if it's a good choice or not. At that moment, Kashima approached us. While our hostility towards us has ebbed a bit, it doesn't mean we're in the clear. Who are you, Mr. Heroes? Oh, I'm gonna take damage. Yep. Could you stop, please? Yeah, she will be. You say that, but we have seen a body before. The pain has subsided for now. Yeah, for now. Though there's no guarantee I'll be able to survive much more of this. I'm going to do so. I'm going to respond to her. I guess I'll try improvising. Can I? Yeah, I can go here. We had the... red... Oh, hand grip, okay. Love letter, oh, here we go. I think it was like... unfaithful harmony. I think it was bellflower. We're gonna try bellflower. If not, it probably is cosmos. Unfaithful, ooh, I am asking to die. It's a misunderstanding, but it's the only thing I have to work with right now. And I'm the one that has to do it, because she did say I kind of looked like heroes. Like if I can help her finish this flower drawing. Yep, me. Oh shit. Wait, which one was which? Okay, hold on. So, sketchpad. The sketchpad bearing an unfinished drawing, Sandria, bellflowers, and Cosmo are softly drawn on pages. Ah, soft brown pencil. Thank you. And a bellflower? I hope. Opening the sketchbook to the unfinished bellflower drawing. I pick up the light brown pencil and draw a line. I hope you remember how the flower looks then. And this is just random chat. What are you drawing? Mine goes blank because I'm a bundle of nerves and carelessly start drawing on a blank page. That doesn't mean I will lose health as in when I do a bad choice. It just means I have to do it again, which means that I'm gonna lose 2 points of health anyway. Opening the sketchbook to the unfinished bellflower drawing. I pick up the light brown pencil and draw a line. It would be interesting if I actually failed on a 99 one. I added a line on the faint unfinished sketch. Heroes must have loved this pencil. For as long as I can finish the sketch Kashima wished for with this pencil. Take a look at the sketchpad, Kashima. This is my message for you. Was I right? Okay, I was right. She thinks I'm actually Rose, which is a spirit somewhere else. Kishima is totally buying my hero's act. She moves closer to me. Kishima's mask comes off, revealing countless scissors inside her mouth. I've played this game before, so I do know the answer. It technically was obvious, but I think I was tired when I played that. Because I needed to give her back the scissors. And it was like, I had scissors in the beginning, I've already gave them back. We got Manaber's scissors, but she didn't want them. And she has scissors in her mouth. And I had to find the right one. And they did say she was cremated by one. I just thought I took the one that was like dirtiest or something, which was not the right choice. But we needed to actually get the one that was like blackened. Kishima cries, distraught over losing the scissors she got from Heroes. She's been looking for those scissors for so long. If we find the lost scissors, we should be able to save her soul. What should we do, Mrs. Out? She's looking for the scissors she got from him. We don't know where those important scissors are. Technically we do. It's with her in the grave. The scissors that Rose gave Kashima were supposedly burned alongside her corpse during her cremation. If that's the case, the scissors Kashima's searching for are both of us, because I remember that part. Scissors in Kashima's mouth. Remove and return the dirty. This is what I did before, because like, oh, it can probably got dirty by being burned. It was the blackened scissors.
やってみるか
And we need to be both, because it sits like there is no tomorrow in there. Throwing caution to the wind, we try to pull the scorched scissors from Kashima's mouth. Only 68% chance though. I do wonder how confused the spirit is by this. Like, what are you both doing? And there's like, joink. Once we yank the scorched scissors out of Kashima's mouth, we immediately offer them to her. These scissors are the scissors you gave me. Kashima stares at the scorched scissors. She seems happy. Looks like this was the right choice. A pair of scissors, charred black. The ones that were cremated together with her corpse. They became part of her, even after she became a spirit. Not realizing that, she continued to search fruitlessly for her treasure. There we go. Now we're just gonna make sure we hear the bell. Otherwise, the spirit is not done. Slithman Kashima's presence has disappeared. I actually forgot what that was, what we needed to do. We managed to get through it. Yeah. My thoughts turned to the girl who was consumed by the throes of her sad, unrequited love until the very end. Rose only ever saw Kashima as his student. On the other hand, Kashima longed for Hirose's love more than life itself. Hence I pretended to be Hirose and showed her a vision of the love she wished for. Yeah, so they might not have been together at all, even though she loved him. And we just had to pretend that was actually reality. That's kind of sad though. We should be good with this, right? A feeble whisper echoes and dissipates into the darkness. It's a question for the departed who is watching somewhere. The air is getting colder. Don't tell me. Hey. Little Kashima flashed up before my eyes, as if mocking my expectations. It reminds me of the Hanako incident. If this is also the part it's doing. Perhaps Kashima's soul isn't completely saved yet. Last time was I, idol. This time is a delinquent. Shu is a scapegoat. What's with the weird look on your face? As heavy and unpleasant as it is, I have to share this important information with him. Getting darker outside. I tell Diamond what the departed told me. Excuse me? Yoshima's the next scapegoat. Yep. Diamond froze with fear. There's no reason to panic yet. If we manage to completely save Kishima's soul, Shu's life would be spared. Sorry, I'm just like... Oh, now it's actually reacting like this. Huh. My controller have lights, I'm getting distracted. It's just like my shoulder button settings has like this click one and this linear one. And the linear one basically has like a progress bar light. But the other one basically just like lights up the whole thing. It's a very nice controller. If I'm gonna recommend a controller, which I'm not even like sponsored or anything, that is good price. I'm not gonna say it's cheap, but it's cheaper than many controllers I've known at least. But very good one. I'm gonna recommend a 8-bit Do. The one I have now is an 8-bit DO Ultimate 2 controller. I have the Ultimate 1, it is still working fine. I really like that controller. I just felt that now when I have a job I wanted to upgrade a bit, so I got the Ultimate 2, which has a setting for the shoulder buttons, 2 extra programmable buttons, special joysticks that is supposed to work very well and doesn't have like this drift, and lights. I'm still not sure about that. Oh, Seth, what are you planning to do with the scissors in your hand? These? The pearl scorched black scissors are pulled out of Kashima's mouth. I can bring myself to just throw away a treasure item filled with her feelings. I'll hang on to them for now, who knows? We need them for our full salvation. Okay, so we have the scissors. We're just gonna return them. She was looking for them. So we might just go to the cemetery and return them to her. But yeah, so that's the controller I have now. So now I have 2 controllers, so if I ever want to play 2-player games, I have... Oh, that's the... Sorry, I thought that was the, like, the first floor one. I was supposed to go out here. I was like, why is the door closed? I'm supposed to go there. But yeah, that's my good recommendation, because with the price of the controller, you do get a USB dongle for your PC, so you can easily connect it to the... Connect your controller to the PC, which is really nice. You can connect the dongle to the charging station for the controller itself and connect the charging station to the PC. Still works very well. And there are 2 different ones though. There is one that is wireless, which is for like Xbox or... No, I think it's Android and PC. And then you have... Is it the... Hold on, which one is this? Oh, this is the Ultimate 2 Bluetooth controller. And the Bluetooth controller is capable of connecting to the Switch. So there are 2 different variations of these. One for, if I'm not mistaken, Android and PC. And one for the Switch and PC. Actually, give me a second. I am that kind of person who likes to like give out good informations. So let me just check this out. I just need to check, so I just don't like give out. And what does they have for controllers? No, that's Holodeck joystick. Oh, this is the first version. My bad. This is the first version. That's the one I have. That's Holodeck. Wait, what is that? Is it a Genshin? No, it's Star Rail. They have an... Oh, so that's the new controller I saw. Also, that's a wireless controller, which I think is for PC. Oh, wait, isn't this the new Marsh thing? Because I think I saw something like that. Damn, you get some special stuff if you get the exclusive collector's controller. The controller looks nice. I'm not gonna get it because I'm not gonna be able to use it. Because, let's see here. Compatibility, Windows, Steam, Android, Apple. So that is the wireless. The wireless controller. Let me check if I can find it. No, that's Xbox. That's the latest. Is that? No, that's not the one. Which one is the one I'm looking for? That's the Xbox one. What the hell is the one I'm looking for? Ah, Bluetooth controllers. I think that's the one, right? Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's the old one. That's the new one. And that's the new one. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. So yeah, the Ultimate 2 Bluetooth can connect to... Ah, here we go. So we have Ultimate... no, that's the normal one. Okay. So the Ultimate 2, Bluetooth for Switch, wireless 2.4G to Switch and Windows, and wired Switch and Windows. Then we have the wireless controller, which can connect to Androids and Windows. So basically, one is just for Android and Windows, which is the wireless controller, and the Bluetooth Ultimate 2 controller is for Switch and Windows. I just wanted to make that clear, so I basically just don't say, oh, here you have a controller, because there's two different controllers. And for anyone liking Star Rail and play that on PC or on Android a lot and want a special one, they do apparently have a special controller for that.
これは
I should probably be like sponsored by them. I really do like their controllers. I only have two though, because I had my normal Switch controller, the Switch Pro controller, but it started getting a hell of a drift. And that was long after my Joy-Cons got a hell of a drift. So I couldn't anymore use them really. So I decided like, okay, I need a new controller. So around 2002, 2001, something like that, I decided like, okay, I have money enough, I'm gonna go and get a controller. So I looked up a bit and found the 8-bit DO. And was like, this might work. Some people complain like, well, not complain, but like, you know how it is, like, when people talk about products, they don't always say the good things, they say the bad things. I've yet to find any bad things with this. But yeah, so I basically found stuff, and it's like, oh, you cannot turn it on. The funny part is, you can actually turn on the normal Switch with the Ultimate controller. I'm not joking, you just need to shake it and actually turns on. I realized that when I was playing in bed, I sometimes just need to like lay there, like try to lay to rest before I start playing, and I realized like when I just moved the controller, it turned on. I was like, what's going on? Also, yes, we did a full salvation because we heard a bell. So we're good now. But yeah, so I've had that, and I was really happy with that. In the whole package, you can get the dongles, charging station, and a controller. I got this one for around like $70, which is the Ultimate 2. And like, to be fair, I would say the controller all in all might be like $50. Why I think that is because I thought I had lost my dongle for my first controller. And I found it, I have it here. But at that point I was like, if I need it, which I didn't think I would need to anyway, how much would a dongle cost? And a dongle costs around $20 to $30. That means that the controller is very much cheaper, because you get everything in a like package price. You cannot like get just a controller and skip the charging station and stuff like that. You need to get everything. But still, it's a very good price then for the controller and stuff. If the dongle is so pricey that the price goes down on the controller. As I said, like, I didn't need to get a new one, but I felt for like giving myself some little something for like having a good month of work. So I basically bought this as a little upgrade. Really like it. I've had fun playing it. I'm trying to remember, what is it actually called? We're gonna talk to her because I have the triggers have a certain effect now. Because this controller, for those who knows all of these control speculations and stuff, well, not speculation, specs, it has TMR joysticks, which apparently should be better than Hall effect. And very sensitive. And I also have a Hall effect triggers mode switching. So I can switch my shoulder buttons from Hall effect triggers to non-linear tactile triggers. And I'm not gonna lie, it is really nice, because for those who have like played with Xbox or PlayStation controller who have these like gas pedals shoulder buttons, I can just do a button and get this really nice like click press. But no, didn't you call him, Miss Diamond? You told me to go to the old building because you guys were in a pinch. Nope, we did not. The funny part is how we managed to miss him. Well, technically, well, in a normal way, if we would have missed to go to the cemetery, we would have actually met him, but we didn't. We called Shu then, the departed did. The scapegoat. Immediately after saving a soul, a mark bearer went missing once again. The same thing happened with I, which means that the dude won't be the departed doing. He pretended to be Diamond and lured Shu out. This is bad. Let's go and look for Shu, Diamond. How about me? You stay here. Keep safe. I'm kind of glad she's actually not like... She's just a trader in this game. So I'm kind of glad for that because she's just like safe. In the first game, you basically could lose one of your partners depending on like who you had in the investigation and did something wrong. In this one, seems to be kind of hard-coded on who you have. Shu comes running from the courtyard, but you can still lose them. Thank God you're safe, Shu. That should be my line, you know. I rushed over because I heard you guys were in deep shit, but I didn't see you anywhere. Shu, Damon wasn't the one calling you. I think it was the departed. Seriously? For what? It was gonna consume you. And yeah, no one else heard the bell. Only we hear the bell. Did the soul taste good? That thing, yep, that thing is the departed. My dear husband, tell me, do you love me? Can I just stay quiet? I feel like saying something wrong here will get like... That thing will use the sickle on me. I was about to call it a shickle. Shickle. That must be directed to me. Do you see anyone else they just called husband for so long? How should I answer them? No. Frightened, I slowly shake my head. So cruel and... Oh god, did I just give myself a game over? I hope not. A penetrating scream reverberates throughout my mind. My sight goes red. Is this the departed's curse? Emma starts coughing incessantly. My heart's pounding like a drum. This is bad. If this keeps up... This fucking show my ass is playing with. It really is. Shu grimaces is trying to bury his fear with rage. Yeah, he really hates spirits. Clenches his fist tightly. She'll stay cool. Don't let them provoke you. You're the departed's target. Ah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna... Oh. Shu rushes towards the departed. And instantly he throws up his punch. Oh god. I don't actually remember if this happened when I played the game before. Shu disappears. My body feels a lot lighter than it did a moment ago. I think it did, because if I'm not mistaken, this is when Diamond collapsed. Diamond calls me in a hoarse voice, still coughing up a storm. Also, there's for those... Like, this is not really like a spoiler or anything. He is chronically ill, so this is just his illness. There might be some sort of curse to it, but it's mostly the illness. Portis and Negishama are in the old building. Now, prioritize Diamond. Can't just leave you here alone, Diamond. No. It's time for triage. The medical term for prioritizing patients based on their need of emergency treatment. It's probably Diamond telling me to prioritize rescuing Sho over tending to him. Okay, fair enough. Doesn't matter really what you choose here. It's basically like, go and save the damn guy because he just got himself into trouble. I can hear the sound of someone collapsing behind me. I have no time to look back. Last time I actually did say, like, okay, I'm just gonna run after Sho, and I saw that, I was like, oh, fuck, I did the wrong choice. But apparently not. Oh. That, by the way, was a little game I have on the side here that I'm just playing around with. It's one of those, like, pirates pop off of the barrel thing just for fun. I found a little small game like that just for fun, just because. You're a scream upstairs. Oh, you're in the bottom bathroom again. Last time we saw this, we basically was eating Hanako. The screams ring out through the building again, filled with anguish. Comes from the hallway. I'm just gonna walk casually. No need to rush, I'm gonna walk casually. Okay, I'm gonna run. I can't find the ported anywhere. All I hear is the wet sound of someone chewing. No way. Yeah, this is the image of it eating Hanako, the spirit. The saved Kashima was delicious. I will save my next meal for another night, since I am now full. Meaning, Sho is fine. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and beloved. Alright, where are you, Sho? Do I need to, like, look through the classrooms or something? Damn, man, where are you? Once I enter a classroom, I see Sho collapse on the ground. Hang in there, Sho. I know I, by the way, pronounce it like Shu. I'm not really good at pronouncing their names, to be honest. Can you get up? Yeah. Good. Because you're gonna need to help me carry Diamond. My bad. Didn't mean to cause you trouble. Taking a drink. Wonder what happened to you. I don't know. My mind went blank the moment I tried to attack the portal. And just like that, it was here. What was the scream just now, then? I saw something unbelievably disgusting. The departed ripped Kashima apart with a sickle and started munching on her. Alright. Where's this fucker at now? You're gone. No. I don't want to think about that again. Spirit eating another spirit? Departed ate another spirit, just like they ate Hanako off the toilet. She must have screamed and fainted at the unfathomable sight. I'm glad you're safe and sound, though. Returned Kishima's sisters to her grave earlier. I guess it must have been the false salvation the departed wanted. Oh, yeah. Is the old man Diamond safe? And we right now? Oh, fuck, right. So I'm just looking if I dropped something before. Which I think I did, it's just I don't know where. Did I? No, I might have not actually. Leaving the old building and find Diamond lying on the floor. He doesn't verbally respond when I call his name. He lets out a small groan. His breathing is breathing so shallow. It's like his life is hanging by a thread. Sure, call an ambulance. Wee woo, wee woo. Shu takes out his phone and calls emergency services. Good. Beep boo, beep boo. Diamond is transferred to K Hospital. Should be treated well there, given that Mr. Kano's younger brother is the director. Show Mo and I board the ambulance together with him. During the ride, I fill Mo in and let her know what happened with Kashima. The ambulance finally arrives at K Hospital. It's actually a pretty good time soon to end. Technically, I do end at 8. It was just like I was wondering what was done before or not, but we're ending around 8, so that's good. Following a simple examination, he was diagnosed with pneumomycosis. The layman's term is inhaled too much mold and it's infected his lungs. Common symptoms of the disease are fever, hemoptysis, and coughing. It's unclear if he'll ever regain consciousness. Jesus. To be fair, we've been seeing a lot of mold in the school. So technically, I believe that the guy here blames himself for like dragging him into this. Which technically he did not. The guy just said, I'm gonna help out no matter what anyway. And second, the whole bit school was just filled with mold, so it didn't really matter either, because he would have like inhaled it anyway. It's also unknown why Shu and I are fine, even though we probably inhaled more than he did. At the same time, he's a chronically ill doctor. Like, it probably is probably why it happened. Is this because of the port's curse? I think so too. Say, do you think maybe it's a bad idea to get involved in this case? Yes. Damon would be safer if we weren't involved. It was too late to turn back now. There's south. God damn it, if I only didn't fire. You didn't do shit. Like, sure, you tried to punch the damn thing, but that was not the cause. Sure, Mo. Back away from this case. Come again? I'll hunt down the part by myself. What are you talking about? You should pull out of this too. Why do you have to fight them alone? It's too late for me. I've already been marked by them. Hell, I've even been proposed to. I kinda love the sentence of that, like, I've already been marked by them. Hell, I've even been proposed to. Like, that's the worst curse of them all. As you already know, spirits are vengeful. No matter how far you run away, they still find a way to kill you. You know what happened to Manabe. The only hope for surviving this situation now is to see this all the way through to the end. Oh man. But you guys are different. The pardon won't target you if you just steer clear of Konohara Academy. So please, I'm begging you, let this case go. Shounmo wants to help me out despite knowing the danger. I thought that my explanation is enough to dissuade them. But I still have to draw the line here. Still don't want people to fall victim to the departed. From here on, I'll go after the departed by myself. The departed's curse is what put Diamond in this coma. He may snap out of it if the departed disappears. I wonder what kind of future awaits me. I've reached the point of no return. You reached the point of no return around chapter 1 when the damn thing proposed to you.